Austin finding some room at midfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Austin eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
At the 7-yard line.
On second down, it's Drake. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Ducks, nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, Ferguson breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's good for First and 10 at the 40.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. First and 10, LSU. A final shot before break. Austin. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. LSU fans saying, hey, Tommy who right now, they're pretty happy. They lead big as we reach halftime. Goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On second down, it's Ferguson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays. This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
This is brought in at the 21. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. 22-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Austin now on first and 10. Complete to Kelly. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. This young quarterback does have a support system of former players and teammates. In fact, he heard from former Tigers like OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams. All have reached out to him on some. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 9 yards. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Back to the air on second down. Barrett. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Here's Barrett on play action. This is Gibbons over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for another Oregon first down. First and 10 at the 21.
They'll run with Ferguson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
$13 yards remaining on second down. Right back to Ferguson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
9-yard line.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Loss of 3.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Ferguson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the 10-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be fourth and goal. Right. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. This LSU squad has been sensational. A championship game appearance squarely in their sights as they come up on first and 10. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
This is Kelly. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
He was brought down.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wide